even the pictures you're putting up. My recommendation, the next thing, I personally like to have about 3 passwords. I got about 9, but here's what I suggest. You use a unique password with symbols and numbers and letters. Don't put like Pablo01. Seriously? Or like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5, 4. No, dude. Okay. Use something unique. Even if you want to use your name, PA @ BLO1. Okay, it doesn't have to be astronomical, but I can remember that. I can't remember the ones they want you to do here. Look at these. This is better. This is excellent. Dude, what am I gonna do with this password over here? I'm not gonna remember that, right? But that's the idea. And trust me, there are programs out there that will scan your email address, your social media accounts, and pick your password apart. No kidding. Even like the one I just told you. When I put the one that I just told you, the PA @ people can crack that. That's not super hard. Sometimes I get that it's medium strong. Right? Not that I use that, but I'm just for example, okay? So definitely put a little bit more thought into your passwords and make them protected. Okay? I don't recommend ever sharing your password either. Like I see this all the time. Somebody picks up your phone and they go, "Hey yo, what's your password?" And you feel weird because you guys are really good friends. So you like, "Oh, well, it's this," right? And now they have your password. And a week later, you guys are not friends, or they hating on you behind your back, and they putting up stuff or sending people texts that you don't want sent out, right? So highly recommend that you go, "I'll take care of that." Dude, I do that with everybody, with the exception of my wife. She has my password for everything that I own. She's my wife. Everybody else. My daughter, I'd be like, "Daddy will do it," even though she knows my password too. But I still don't like her doing it because it's something that I need her to get used to doing, respecting the people's space and privacy, and I need to make it a habit to make sure that I make people respect my space and my privacy. Get mad if you want to. It's my phone, my password. That's how it is. Okay. So I have one that I use for my bank accounts, for example, or if I have a credit account, or there's health insurance, stuff like that. I use a certain password. Those are important things. Okay. Then I do a lot of music production. I make a lot of music. So I go onto a lot of websites and I get instrument sounds and samples and stuff like that to make the music sound good. And on those sites, I have a different password for all of them. One password for all of them, because it relates to music in my head, that password, and I know that that's what I use for that site. But it's not. But now I don't know them, because they could also have an employee within their company who can go through their database, steal my password if it was the same, find my bank account, because my stuff is public right now. The bank account would be a little harder to find, but they can still do it and take every cent that I have, which ain't gonna be much, probably like $7 or so. No, but you know what I mean, right? So really taking precaution and taking safety. So I have a second password just for those sites. Then there's the sites that I buy things on, right? I use a different password for those sites. Okay, those sites are usually more reputable, and the Walmarts or the Targets or whatever. And I know that It still needs to be strong because I have credit card information on there, address and other information on there, but it doesn't need to be the same as my bank account. So I recommend having a few different passwords that you use for different things. I even have one that I use for all my social media accounts. Now, the danger in that is, again, if your friend goes, hey, what's your Instagram account? Now they can log into all your accounts. So I would need to be careful with that, okay? If you ever do give your account out because you're in a position where you really can't get to the phone or you can't get to the computer, change it immediately, okay? Soon as they're done, you change your password, right? Remember to add symbols, add numbers, okay?